Hi, kamusta po? This is Kiss to Kiss TV. I think I have one particular dish that I've shown earlier, quite earlier, but I forgot to show how to marinate the daing na bangus. Bangus in English is milkfish. So the fish is split open over here. This fish that I have, they're quite big, the milkfish. So as you know when you buy from the grocery, you can actually ask the guys to open it for you, clean it a little bit, and when you get home, you clean it a bit more. Of course, that can be ready for your cooking. And at home, I deboned them, so you don't see bones. Of course, it's not going to be perfect, but when you deep fry them later on, well, every part of those bones will be crunchy and will all be gone. You will just eat them. So this is how simple I do this. I do this at home a lot because we miss so much. Not only that we like fish dish, but also that the daing na bangos is very Filipino. Usually for daing, when you say daing, it's a split open fish. You can have other fish other than milkfish, but I think milkfish is the best so far for that's why it's called daing na bangos or probably daing whatever. It's usually dried up under the heat of the sun, but and so far that I know in my family and wherever I go, they like just marinated, no more sun drying or whatever. But you marinate after like minimum 30 minutes or even 15 minutes, you can already fry and eat with patis and all that. I'm gonna give you the link of the first one I've shown because that one is already ready to eat, ready to serve, basically fried, deep fried already. So now what I'm gonna show you is to marinate it, which is very simple. If you're a Filipino or if you're not a Filipino, probably have done this already so many times in your lives. But yeah, because I am on home cooking, home culinary, very simple. I'm very proud that I can actually cook by just copying what I see outside and how I taste them. So here it is. So I put together already here, you see, slices of onion and a lot of garlic, and it already has the ground black pepper. Okay, it's very easy, so I put them all together so that later on when I marinate, all I have to do is put it all together, three of them rather than one by one, and of course the salt. Okay, and we don't have dati puti here, which is commonly used in the Philippines, which I love so much too. So yeah, we use apple cider vinegar in the house. All right, so let me show you. Why don't we do it one by one? First, this one. So let's do it the other side because it's much easier. So first I put this, or you put the salt first also can do. Better the salt actually. I'll do it with the others. I do this already here. So you can just imagine how it would smell. So now we sprinkle a bit of salt. Okay, can you please go away? Well guys, as you know, I use my other hand for camera. It's all very candid. So yeah, that's it. And then we pour in very slowly we pour in the vinegar. Yeah, doesn't matter because later the rest of the other fish, the slices of fish. I made this into two, by the way. I cut this into two because it's quite big. Look at this. This plate is quite big and I've only put one. Okay, so then it's already there. We put the other side. It doesn't matter if the thing goes down, okay, and a little bit of untidiness, but that's what you call kitchen or cooking. Again, we put in this beautiful, good smelling mix of ground pepper, black pepper, and onion, and a lot of garlic. As you know, we love garlic so much, and a sprinkle of salt. All right, and then again, just a bit. Control yourselves with the vinegar. Well, if this vinegar is actually not so sour as much as because in Indonesia they have this very chemical, really unnatural. But of course, most of my friends uses other brands, but the local one, the common one, oh, it's so sour, like, as I said, very chemical one. Can burn your hand. Okay, next portion is the lower part. This is the best part, you know, because when you fry it, oh my god, now it's so soft because we debone it. But actually you can still see some bones here. I don't want to remove it anymore because once you fry them, as I said, yeah, well, they would just get so crunchy here. So now I'm gonna use the salt first. Just enough salt. You have to calculate. As you know, my cooking is always on a calculation. I do a lot of cooking, but I don't measure every time. The measurement is in my head. So yeah, that's it. Very good smell already. It's not even cooked. So manage your emotion with this thing. Actually, you know what? I use my hand, but later on probably because it's gonna be so messy while I'm showing it with the camera. Alright, so we just have 4 portions here. So we do it in the other side. Earlier I showed that we're gonna use the salt. Yeah. Just enough salt. But of course we need salt, it's very important. Be sure that you have enough for the 2 more portions. Okay, that's enough. At the end of the day, you will have to put in. And you know what? When I fry this, I actually include everything before putting in the oil, the cooking oil in the pan. I actually pour in everything. That includes all of these marinating ingredients, the garlic, everything else that you see here. So not any more salt, but of course we have the vinegar. It has already salt. Just enough. Okay, another one. 2 down, 2 more. So here we go. Put it right, this thing. Okay, it's so crunchy once you fry them. So don't forget, use the salt first. All over, but not too much. And then here we go. Be sure that it smells so good with garlic, of course, can't control. Yeah. And then again with vinegar. Let it flow. Let it flow, the vinegar. It's not that strong, but it smells so good. So we put it the other way around. Whoop. Okay. So we do the same thing. Salt again. I'm gonna finish all of this at not so long time. Yeah, that's it. Add a little bit of this. I can smell it even if I haven't actually. It's not yet so long. I like it. Minimum is 15 minutes. When I'm in a hurry, 15 minutes is enough. I think with too much marination also, if you marinate it too long, then the fish is actually cooked by the vinegar. So it is better that you cook it the soonest. But some people, most of the friends I know in the Philippines, they do it overnight. I don't. I cannot wait. We have to cook it. We know that we have marinated it already, so it must be a part of the menu already in the house. Anytime soon, not so long. Guys, because I'm talking, I forgot again. So it's supposed to be the what is this? The salt first. So remember that while I'm talking. The salt first. Alrighty. And vinegar. I'm supposed to have the thing, you know, on the bottle, but forgot. So I can control the pouring. Alright. So let's do it the other side now. Boom. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna finish everything that I have here. It's just enough, I think. Gonna pour it all in. Yeah. Come on. Alright. Take it easy. Alright. As you know, we forgot the salt. It's amazing. How can I forget the salt? I keep teaching me to put on the salt first before. Okay. So anyway, all the vinegar that we use, it will go to all other, what is this? Portions that we have here in this plate. So that's it. Balance it. And then we will have to cover it. You can put on the fridge for a while, for like 30 minutes. And of course, you can start frying already. So it's all done. All I have to do is cover it. I've added a little bit more of, pour in everything else that's left, the leftovers on the containers. So it is marinated now, and we're gonna wait for some time. Alright, so we have to be very patient. Yes, so it's now covered with plastic wrap. I can even move it now, like that. Woohoo! So we leave it alone and fry it later, deep fry it. So when you fry it, put on everything that is in this plate on the pan, at the pan. And so it means the garlic, everything else, all of these marinating ingredients, pour it on to the, what is this, to the pan. But of course, because you have like 4 pieces here, so you have to do it one at a time. So don't finish all this marinating ingredients. Be sure that you can have you can also have 4 portions for the 4 portions, of course. Yeah. So deep fry means you fry it like it's going to be a little bit crispy, but still you have to maintain some meaty part which is inside. But you know, with the milkfish, with bangus, it's actually easy to fry because they easily get so fast, actually in just few a minute, or not even, they become brown right away, you see. So that's it. I'm gonna put this inside the fridge. They say that I have to put it in so that the distribution of this marinating ingredients are maintained intact. So I'm gonna wait. Of course, I don't want to wait for like what, an hour? No, less than an hour. Probably 30 minutes or probably 15 minutes. I'm gonna start frying this. Yum, yum, yum. And later on, as you know, for daing na bangos, usually we have the fish sauce, salted, of course. And then chili for us, definitely that's going to be the dip, with some lemon, pressed lemon. I can imagine already, so I have to rush. I have to leave this alone and show you later. Not anymore. I'm not gonna fry this for you because we already have, earlier I've already uploaded this dish. Alright? So that's how I marinate, very simply, very basic, my daing na bangus at home. Hope you learn and you copy me or not. It's to Kiss TV here. Thank you.